it is that time again. A lot of you guys might be looking to sign up for NFL Sunday Ticket for the first time ever since Google or YouTube, whatever you want to say, has taken over the rights from DirecTV. If you're new to the channel, last year, once Google took over the rights, we started basically our series trying to help explain what was missing, what Google had as far as shortcomings, and what the true offerings were, pricing, etc. Those videos will be linked on the channel. Go check all those out. But it's a new year, new season, and there are some changes. Some of the first things to consider when you're looking to sign up for NFL Sunday Ticket nowadays is, do you want to package this together with YouTube TV and get a better deal, quote unquote better deal, or do you want to buy it as a standalone service through YouTube Premium channels? They are not both treated the same. One you get more channels, or I should say one you get more games with, the other you don't. One is going to cost you a little bit more. You don't get some DVR features. We'll jump into all that. But in this video, I want to hopefully be able to tell you the differences between YouTube TV with NFL Sunday Ticket and NFL Sunday Ticket as a standalone service. Both of these options are capable of having the add-on of Red Zone if you so choose. Keep that in mind. We will discuss that kind of here and there, but mainly this is simply for NFL Sunday Ticket. Before we jump into that, make sure you comment down below, who is your team? Who are you rooting for this year? What questions do you have that we didn't answer? And where are there opportunities you think Google can improve on in the future? So, jumping right into it, like we said, both of these options and opportunities are not treated the exact same way. So, if you are going to opt in for what Google wants you to do and bundle it with YouTube TV, you will be getting a slightly better rate, and that is going to be as follows. So, with YouTube TV, you are going to pay $349 a year or 4 payments of $87.25, and that will get you 145 plus games. If you get it without YouTube TV, it is $449 a year or 4 payments of $112.25 for only 140 plus games. It is very loose. You have 5 games differences here, and I think that's going to basically boil down to preseason games. However, there is that discrepancy there I want you guys to be aware of. Beyond that, also, what you can do is if you bundle it with Red Zone and YouTube TV, that brings the price up $40 a year to $389, or 4 payments of $97.25. Without YouTube TV, again, that's a $40 bump, so you're paying $489 instead of $449 a year, or 4 payments of $122.25. So keep all of that in mind. So that is what it is as far as the pricing is going to go. Slight difference, just depending on which package you go with. Now, as far as total streams go, this is another big call out. You have in your home network, so if you're at home and have 9 different TVs set up, you can technically watch a limited number of streams and watch 9 different games if they're on at the same time at home. You do then get 2 streams you're limited to if you are outside of your home network area. So keep that in mind. It is much more limited with YouTube TV in that regard. Now, if you are using just YouTube Premium channels, it's limited to that single stream. You also cannot share YouTube Premium with household members like you can with YouTube TV. And if you're on a family plan, that is obviously going to take that out of the equation. Student pricing as well does not allow for household sharing. So it is very handcuffed in that regard as well. I will call out right off the bat, if you can't tell, this is very expensive, and it's mainly meant for people that only want to watch a team that they don't live in their main market for. So hypothetically, obviously we're a Jags fan. If you are located in, say, South Carolina, right, and you want to watch a Jags game, you cannot do that because it's out of market. That is what this service is meant to be. Unfortunately, as much as the NFL and Google and YouTube want you to make you feel like you get every single game for every single day that a game is shown, that is simply not the case. You are simply going to be able to watch all out of market games and not on local broadcasting. So you can see very quickly how many streams you might want to actually watch decrease tremendously. And for the price, If you're paying, $40, $50 a month for these services, you could easily go every week to a bar, buy yourself a drink, a burger, fries, whatever you want for a fraction of that price still too. It might be worth it. It's a toss-up. It's going to be a personal preference, but for that price, that is something that could happen as well. You also are not getting any non-primetime games outside of those Sunday network games. You're not getting Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football, Thursday Night Football, no Amazon specials, and this year Netflix has announced they will have Christmas Day games. You're not getting any of those with NFL Sunday Ticket. Again, you see how much more constrained it is. You should be able to get every single game that is being broadcast. Not happening. Also, a difference is here with YouTube premium channels and NFL Sunday Ticket. You do not get preseason games at all either. It is simply just going to be regular season out of market games, which again is where I think that little discrepancy is coming from 145 games to 140. Still a ton of games. How many are going to interest you is definitely going to vary there. YouTube, in its infancy, carrying this last year, had a slew of issues as far as not monthly pricing, no student discounts until halfway through the year, issues with multi-stream feed. I am happy to say, if you've heard any of these complaints though, last year, they were definitely improved by the end of the season, and a lot of those issues are definitely gone from this year. If you're going to sign up, obviously we just explained there are monthly payment plans for 4 payments, not 12. Obviously it's for the term of the season. You do have student pricing now you're eligible for only $199. It's a great deal if you're a student, but again, keep in mind, no sharing. And then also the multi-stream, now you can select what games you want to watch, when, up to 4 streams at a time in that multi-window view. So there's a ton of good that Google actually implemented here. The bigger question is how well it's going to handle casting, how well is it going to handle on mobile devices, because there were some issues of that last year where people that didn't have smart TVs, they might have had some archaic technology in the house. Smart TVs are pretty cheap nowadays. I figure it's commonplace, but a lot of viewers actually did comment down below in some of the other videos stating they did not have one. Apple TV, Roku streaming sticks, anywhere you can get YouTube, you can watch these games. So if you need to stream it and cast, it's a possibility as well. It's really just going to depend on what your situation is and how you plan to watch all the games. Again, this isn't the end-all be-all, the ultimate grasp of the best NFL Sunday Ticket offering that's ever existed. I think Google still has a little work to do, but we'll see how it transpires mid-season and what happens from there out. Let us know in the comments down below what you think. Which option are you going to go with? Again, it's very minimal, the differences, but they are still there. And we did forget to call out, there's a rumor that finally this year, NFL Sunday Ticket subscribers on YouTube, not YouTube TV, but on YouTube, you will be able to actually record these games. That was kind of missing last year. They had little, if a game's 4 hours or 3 hours, say hypothetically, it's compressed down to like a 38-minute recap video. Don't have to worry about that. You should be able to record the whole game if you like, just like YouTube TV subscribers did. Again, yet to be seen. We have to see how that's handled and implemented, but that is allegedly coming as well. But there are a few differences, the amount of games, the cost per month, and then taking into account the monthly subscription for YouTube TV itself. If you choose to do that, that'll range around $75 or so on top of your regular subscription price. So it's up to you guys. Let us know again down below. What are you doing? How do you feel about the offerings this year? And go Jags. We'll catch you in the next one, guys. Peace.